like to introduce myself to you. My name is Jamal Abdul.
I started making music in 2000. I became the token Arab rapper.
Feel more actions of evil, syntax and trap for people, and rap like afin, head rock spots, and harakat.
To deal with the stereotypes and stigmas of being a young Arab male now, especially after September 11th, I needed a creative form to let it out instead of fulfilling that negative stereotype that they feed us.
Yassin Alsalman is a rapper in Montreal. We met 3 years ago at one of his shows. Since 9/11, his popularity has grown, here in Canada and abroad. When I visit him at his home, his music just happens to be playing on the radio.
So, I'm cleaning up my house, listening to Montreal CKUT, and that's crazy. I guess I get radio time in Montreal now. So Montreal to me is like an airport where you'll meet the people, you have coffee with them, and that one interaction will be like you'll get into like a spiritual conversation. Then you'll come across border officers, the cops, or people who have some form of power. I feel marginalized definitely out here being an Arab. We're going to New York City. We have a show out there.
Yassin tells me he's had trouble crossing the border. This makes life difficult as an artist. He's asked to perform in the US on a regular basis. I want to see what exactly happened, so I follow him to New York.
Yeah, we're about to go through a little border experience and see if it goes down smoothly or not. I hope it does.
So do I.
It doesn't always. Once I've been turned back, 3 other times I've been searched. One of them I've been detained for a little bit. They questioned me about my origin and what my parents do and stuff like that. It comes with the skin tone. It's like extra baggage.
How long have you been a Canadian citizen?
17 years. But this whole build-up is so annoying. Because you gotta decompress. Like, as soon as you get across the border, you're like, ah.
I made it in.
Yeah, you know? And you start feeling like, well, as soon as you start thinking, man, I made it in, you start feeling like you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean?
A little paranoia?
Yeah. I became paranoid post-September 11th.
Did you ever have any problems before 9/11?
No, not at all. When it comes to situations where I'm feeling marginalized or racially profiled, I try to remain calm because if I do get angry, then I fit into that profile. So that's another battle within itself, is like fighting your own human instincts to be angry at something that's unjust.
We finally arrive at the border. As border guards get closer, Yassin's easygoing demeanor is fading fast. Even I start to feel the tension. So how are you feeling?
Exhausted, stressed out, anxious.
About the border?
About everything right now. About life. This is hell for me right now.
Just the border and the whole...
It's hell. Yeah, I think you should take your seat.
The border officer makes her way down the aisle. I panic and put my camera out of sight. I don't want to get myself or Yassin into trouble. Anyways, US Customs does not allow filming during border crossings. Today, 3 people are taken off the train. Fortunately for Yassin, he is not one of them. So how was that?
It's pretty condescending, but it was okay.
What exactly happened?
Nothing, she just asked when I moved to Canada. It's relatively peaceful compared to other times. Some of the misconceptions about being an Iraqi-Canadian is that I'm angry, that I have extremist views of what's going on in the world. You're not allowed to film. I've had a lot of encounters with police officers. I've had many encounters with people in the street. You get looked down upon a lot. I do feel like I have a role as an Iraqi to show that we have so many facets to our people. Despite the fact that I've been profiled a bunch of times at borders in the States and in Europe, I still go and travel with my music. I make it like a mission, if you will, to go do it because I feel like it's needed. And if I stop, then I'm losing out. You know, I'm not fulfilling what I'm given as a citizen, number one, and number two, my right as a human being to go wherever I want to go. Being a Canadian especially. So I would never stop myself from doing something as peaceful as music, you know?